Hello there everybody, my name is Juan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to continue the discography deep dive on MF Doom. And due to popular demand, we are going to go ahead and dive into MM Food. I guess you guys are really hyping this one up, so how about we go in this order? And last time we did Operation Doomsday. Today we're going to do MM Food. Let me know which record by MF Doom you want me to react to next, and it just might be the next one. But without further ado, let's get into it.
I haven't eaten all day. How am I gonna do this?
Yeah,
man?
don't wait for her, man. Don't wait for her. I'll tell you what, man. Come with me now, and I'll get you some lunch. I'll hook you up with something. I got a little bag, no problem.
I hear you. That's cool.
All right, it's cool.
Man, can't you guys just wait here about a half hour, man? Yo, I'll be back, man. I'm just gonna munch up a little bit, man. I'm pretty hungry.
Yo, let him come
serious.
Okay.
Here you will find food for your body, as well as comfort for your troubled mind. I'd really like some soup.
Bread and butter.
Of course, my friend. What happened to your hand?
Oh, food at last.
Sounds a little ominous.
Regular storage procedure. The same as the other food. What other food? Fish. Protein. Grass. Quiet. Now what happened?
Well, the cop got... Next morning, I went to the store to get some food.
Bread and butter.
They arrested me.
I'll save you.
Thank you.
Would you like a snack?
Thanks for the drink.
Operation Doomsday complete. All units are close casualty. Damage estimates.
Enough, you talk of the people's rights. The people have only those rights which I choose to give them. And that's for their own good, believe me.
I do.
They disappoint me. They must work faster.
But the prisoner.
Ah, yes. The young traitor who is trying to turn my people against me. Watch him. I have special plans for that one.
Beef rap could lead to getting teeth capped or even a reef from armed dudes on some grief crap. I suggest a change of diet. It can lead to high blood pressure if you're fried, or even a stroke, heart attack, heart disease. It ain't no starting back once arteries start to squeeze. Take the easy way out, phony. Until then, they know they wouldn't be talking that baloney in the bullpen.
Okay.
So disgusting, pardon self as I discuss this. They talk a wealth of shit and they ain't never seen the justice. Bust this like a cold milk from out the toilet. 2 batteries, some Brillo, and some foil, here, boil it. You'd be better off in PC glued. And it's a feud, so don't be in no TV mood. Every week is mystery meat, seaweed stewed.
Food. We need food.
He wears a mask just to cover the raw flesh. A rather ugly brother with flows that's gorgeous. Drop dead joints hit the whips like bird shit. They need it like a hole in their head or a third tit. Her bra smell, his cards say "Ah hell." Barred from all bars and kicked out the Carvel. Keep a cooker where the jar fell. And keep a cheap hooker that's off the hook like Marvel. Top bleeding, maybe fella took the loaded rod gear. Stop feeding babies colored sugar-coated large squares. The ard peers swears and God fears. Even when it's rotten, you've gotten through the hard years. I wrote this note around New Year's. Off a couple of shots and a few beers. But who cares? Enough about me, it's about the beats. Not about the streets and who food he about to eat. A rhyming cannibal who's dressed to kill and cynical. Whether is it animal, vegetable, or mineral. It's a miracle how he gets so lyrical and proceed to move the crowd like an old Negro spiritual. For a meal, do a commercial for Mellow Yellow. Tell them devils hell no, say y'all own jello. We hollered krills, she swallowed pills. He followed flea, collared $3 bills and squilk for Halalville. If y'all a pill, dig the real. It's how the big ballers deal. Twirl a L after every meal.
Food.
What up? To all rappers, shut up with your shutting up and keep a shirt on, at least a button up. Yuck. Is the rhymers are stripping males, out of work jerks since they shut down Chippendales. And chipping nails, doom, chipping scales, let alone the pre-orders that's counted off shipping sales. This one goes out to all my people, skipping bail, dipping jail, whipping tail and sipping ale. Light the doobie till it glow like a ruby, after which they couldn't find the villain like Scooby. He's in the lab on some old Buddha monk shit, overproof drunk shit, or who'da thunk it. Punk try and ask why ours be better. Could be the Iron Mask or the Cosby sweater. Yes, you, who's screwed by the dude on the CD, nude.
We need food.
Interesting.
Wait! Bring him to me!
Okay, interesting. Okay, so like the first minute or two, like the first minute and a half, it was a lot of like somewhat overwhelming sounds, a lot of like kind of nonsensical things going on at the same time. It sounds like a lot of voiceovers or samples of, again, like the initial album I reacted to, like Operation Doomsday. It sounded like some sort of like cartoon sample or something like that, of like super villain sort of talking. There's a lot of speaking of snacks and food and things, which makes sense because this is MM food. And from the comments that I read from your last from my last reaction that you guys left on there, apparently MF Doom raps a majority of the time in like metaphors. He's never really talking literally, so it's interesting to kind of read and hear all these sort of the way he raps and continues to rhyme certain things with others, and he's trying to say something, but it's like maybe a little too dense for me. But I'm gonna go through the lyrics in a second. But just based on first glance, the beats was a little like ominous. I'm like, okay, for an intro, it's a little off-putting, I think. But let me see. There's a couple of lines that I kind of like. So let me get into that. Let's see. Keep your hose in. Oh no. This is the next song. Hold on. Beef rap. So there was a lot that the lyrics didn't cover, but like I said, kind of nonsensical. But let's see. Beef rap could lead to getting teeth chapped. Teeth capped. Beef rap could lead to getting teeth capped, or even a wreath for mom dukes on some grief crap. Even a wreath for mom dukes on some grief crap. Okay. So getting into rap beef could lead to getting your teeth chapped or capped, or like me that I have a chipped tooth, or even a wreath for mom dukes on some grief crap. So this is potentially saying that somebody made me died because the mom is getting a wreath and Duke is on some grief crap. I suggest a change of diet. I suggest you change the way you're doing things. It could lead to high blood pressure if you fry it, or even a stroke, heart attack, or heart disease. It ain't no starting back once already starts to squeeze. There's no going back after you've if you don't switch your diet, which if you don't change the way you're going about things, there is no going back after this shit takes you out, right? Take the easy way out, phony. Until then, they know they wouldn't be talking that baloney in the bullpen. Okay, so disgusting. Pardon self as I discuss this. I love the way that he raps. Disgusting, discuss this. And there's continuously throughout the song and throughout most of his music, there's like these rhyme patterns that are like so unconventional, but still like very entertaining. They talk a wealth of shit and they ain't ever seen injustice. Yeah, I think people who talk the most shit are the ones who haven't suffered. Or like people from positions of how do you say this? People who are better off. People who haven't had to struggle through life. Oftentimes we talking shit, right? Bust this like a cold milk from out the toilet. 2 batteries, some Brillo. What is Brillo? Brillo primarily refers to the Spanish noun for like brillo. I don't think that's what he's talking about. English brand name, brand soap. I mean, it could be what he's talking about. Bust this out like cold milk from out the toilet. 2 batteries, some Brillo, and some foil. He'll boil it. Okay, I mean, maybe he's talking about that. I don't know. I don't know the brand, so I don't know. Yeah, you'd be better off in PC glued. So being glued to your PC, it's a feud. So don't be in no TV mood. Every week it's mystery meat, seaweed stewed, and it's like okay, look. You'd be better off a PC glued, TV mood. Seaweed stewed. Food. We need food. There is a particular line. Maybe I don't really know what this is talking about. It's like a particular sample or voice that just says in particular we need food, and he says it at the end as well, which is interesting. I don't know. I can't really make anything of it, but he wears a mask just to cover the raw flesh. Okay. Wait, let me go back to this actually, because it's a little boom. Yeah, that's better. A rather ugly brother with flows that's gorgeous. Okay. Drop dead joints, hit the whips like bird shit. Again, I'm a little dense, so like metaphors kind of destroy me, but let's see. They needed like a hole in the head or a third tit. Her bra smell, his cart say, hell, barred from all bars and kicked out of the carvel. Keep a cooker where the jar fell, and keep a cheap hooker that's off the hook like mob bell. What the fuck is mob bell? Is a French phrase translating to my beautiful or my beauty, commonly used as a term of endearment for a girl or woman. Okay, keep a cheap hooker that's off the hook like mob bell. Okay. Top bleeding, maybe fella took the loaded rod gears. Stop feeding babies colored, sugar-coated large squares. Okay, this I kind of do get, because he's saying, stop feeding black babies, highly sugared, cereal, maybe? I don't know. The odd pair swears and God fears. Even when it's rotten, we've gotten through the hard years. That's a good kind of line. Even when it's rotten, we've gotten through the hard years. I wrote this note around New Year's. I'll have a couple of shots and a few beers, but who cares? Enough about me. It's about the beats, not about the streets and who food he about to eat. And let me see. The Big Deck in particular kind of mentioned how Food. In that record, bad food equals bad rap music, and good food equals good rap music, right? So, not about the streets and the who food he about to eat. So, it's not about whatever happens in the street and whose food you're taking, or whose opportunities you're taking, maybe? A rhyming cannibal who's dressed to kill and cynical. Whether it's an animal, vegetable, or mineral. It's a miracle how he gets so lyrical. And proceed to move the crowd like an old spiritual. For a mildew, a commercial for Mellow Yellow. Tell him, devils, hell no, sell your own jello. Okay. I think I'm gonna carry on because I'm like kind of reading it, but it's not making too much sense to me, which is fair. It's my first listen. I suppose when I do listen to it further, maybe it'll click a little bit more. But I kind of want to carry on because I kind of have been spending a lot of time on this one. So let's move along. Let's see what's next. Hoe Cakes.
Your hoes in check.
Bro, what is this beat? What is this, like, fart? Like, obviously, I don't think it is. I think he's just going like, but like,
keep your hoes in check. Girl and she wants me to duke her. I told her I'll come scoop her around 8. She said, that sounds great. Shorty girl's a trooper. No matter what I need her to do, she be like, on his own throne, the boss like King Cooper. On the microphone, he flossed the ring. Average MCs is like a TV blooper. MF Doom, he's like DB Cooper.
Okay.
Out with the moolah. I let her get her outfit just to cool her off. She said niggas ain't about shit. I wonder if she meant it, I doubt it. The way it be in her mouth, she can't live without it. And can't live with this, handle your business. Villainous, stay on a scandalous whole shit list. 1 pack of cookies, please, Mr. Hooper. It's fun smacking rookies, he is the Looked like a black Wookiee when he let his beard grow. Weirdo, brown skin, it always kept his hair low. Rumors has it it's a S-curl accident. Doom was always known to keep the best girls' backs bent. Some say it's the eyes, some say the accent. A lot of guys wonder where their stacks went. I call her thunder thighs with the fatty swoller. Only mess with high rollers, do what daddy told her. No matter the city, she with me to do the thang thang. Working the coochie hoopty, chitty chitty bang bang. Same name on the titty as on the name ring. Pretty like Baby D off all in the same gang. Keep my eye on her, really don't trust her, but I treat her like a daughter. Taught her how to bust a nut and the heat to turn beef to horse meat chalupa. Teach her how to hold it, of course he is the. See, most cats treat her like fufa or beat her to a snooper. Take it from the. You need to make her feel cuter and lay down the G like loofah. Everything will be do for her. Keep her in a new fur so she looks sweet when she go to meet the. Got the Buddha, get the grenadiers, twist it, put it in the air, come here, kiss it. Listen here, Scooter, let her try to bag you when she's on the rag, never let her fry the rag. Okay. Some type of spell crying dag, boo, her name on your back in a tattoo. Whether a bougie broad, nerd, hoe, street chick, you don't call her wife if you met her at the freak nick. You don't want her, don't waste her time, I'll dupe her. And be a father to your child like the. He keep his hoes in check, sends them out to get glows from all frozen necks. Tell him take his clothes, leave him posing naked for real. Better yet, get him for the check off the record deal. Find out where he keep the tech and the blue steel. Make sure for extra rec, let him know how you feel. And while he's running down to All-Star Weekend to ball, I'm coming with the U-Haul.
Has the laser cannon been loaded?
Everything has been prepared as you ordered. But how did you get permission to return to New York, Master?
Through the efforts of a misguided fool.
It's free enterprise. And I'm not gonna let some blasted government bureaucrat tell me how to run my business. But Doom will be my guest on my private estate on Long Island. There's nothing you can do about it. He's dangerous. I just hope you know what you're doing.
Don't I always?
Ah, there's Doom's jet, right on time. Why is it so cold down here?
The heat went out in the whole building.
Warm enough out there on Long Island with Doom.
Doom? Here in New York?
Yes, Doom has an amazing new machine.
Get the President of the United States on the phone.
How long is all this gonna take, Doom?
I would not advise you to repeat that error.
Sure. I know what you mean.
Okay. I have to keep it real. I am not a fan of this beat. I am the kind of person where I don't like fart jokes in comedy or stuff like that. Whenever they like try to do like fart, I'm just like, to me it's like poor taste. And this is kind of what it sounds like. I don't think it is what it is. It might be, but it's like, it's not like, I don't know. I like the fact that he's kind of doing something unconventional, unexpected with the music, and kind of creating a beat out of like a very like random noise. And it's like, okay, and there are some bars in here for sure, but like the whole time I'm listening to, I'm like, I just hear like farts, basically. I don't know, bro. I'm like, I want to like dive into this and like it, but then I hear like a fart, and I'm just like, I'm just completely turned off personally. Also, whenever he starts rapping, okay, it's fine. He has his general sort of aesthetic when he raps, but then whenever the lyrics go from what he's rapping to this like super sample, it's like all the music pauses and then the super sample goes in there, but it's like it doesn't sound like it's mixed very well. Like, let me see if I can give you an example. Let me see.
Keep your hoes in check. I got this girl,
like,
I'll come scoop her around 8, she said.
It's like, I don't know, bro. I'm like the music is going, and they have to like pause it. It's like a hard sort of pause just to get the sort of sample in there. It sounds a little bit like choppy. It sounds a little bit like jolty, which I'm not a fan of, but okay. He makes a couple of references here that I do like though, like Bowser, King Koopa. mentions DB Cooper, which is the famous guy who I guess hijacked a plane with explosives and then like had them like driving the plane. I guess just taking the plane from like Oregon to Mexico, and then somewhere along the line he jumped out the back off a parachute and nobody ever found him, which is an interesting reference here. He kind of rhymes King Koopa with DB Cooper, which is interesting. Villain will say, stay on scandalous hoe shit list. One pack of cookies, please, Mr. Hooper. Swan smacking rookies. He is the super. Look like a black Wookiee, like Chewbacca, but black, I guess. When he let his beard grow. Okay, a weirdo, brown skinned, always kept his hair low. Rumor has it it's an S-curl accident. Doom always has known to keep the best girls back bent. Okay, fair. Some say it's the eye, some say the accent. A lot of guys wonder where they stacks went. I call her Thunder Thighs with Fatty Swola. Only mess with higher rollers or do what Daddy told her. No matter the city she with me to do the thang. Okay, working in the coochie hoopty chitty chitty bang bang. Okay, same name on the titty as the name ring. Pretty like Baby D of all the same thing. Like, I like what it sounds like when he's rapping. But again, it's just the sort of beat is kind of off-putting. And then towards the end, we just get like a whole sort of like episode of Doom versus the Forces of Evil or some shit. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real. So far, I'm like indifferent to it. But let's carry on. Let's see if there's anything more my fucking beat coming up. But let's see.
Hot shit.
Sounds like a Tyler song, like an early Tyler song. Potholderz.
I strive to be humble, lest I stumble. Never sold a jumbo or cop chicken.
Wait, that's gonna be Count Bass D.
Hot shit. Hot shit. Hot shit. Hot shit.
There's like a melody coming in right there.
I strive to be humble, lest I stumble. Never sold a jumbo or cop chicken wings with mumbo sauce. Tyson is a foul holocaust.
Okay.
Gas your whole head up with poetry, I'm fed up. Ignore cordon bleu. Stand up, get up. Lunge for your knife. Don't forget your potholders. Hot shit.
What? These old things? About to throw them away with the gold rings that make them don't fit like OJ. Usually I take them off with oil or Olay. MCs is crabs in the barrel past the Old Bay. Hot as hell and it's a cold day in it. Working on a way that we can roll away tinted. Some say the price of holding heat is often too high. You either be in a coffin or you be the new guy. The one that's too fly to eat shoe pie. Never too busy when it comes down to you and I. A lot of niggas wish to die. They need to hold their horses. It's bigger fish to fry.
Okay.
You're on the list. If not, pick a number spot. 10.5 Tims is made to kick your bumper clock. I could've had a V8, F-150 quad cab, but I'll be straight. Money comes and goes like that 2-bit hussy that night that try to rush me. Dwight passed the Dutchie, so I could calm down so they don't get it twisted. Take it from the fireside and won't get blistered. Got it. What happened? Oh, it's not lit. These metal fingers be holding.
Hot shit. When I was 4, I penned God was born in New York back in 77. Still got Nan in the crescent. The effervescence of God's presence is thick. Unlike vapor, esterol, extra roll, word to the baker. Peace to the hard-working gingerbread makers. Looked up and down, said, too much makeup. Poor music taste 10 years from being grown up. Rappers don't blow up, heads do. My name is Vomitspit, I'm a sonic addict. I used to think it was merely a nagging habit. Born under a bad sign. I'm serious about this curse of mine. I strive to flip it into fine wine. Very born a virgin is what the stars said. Black, not white, red all over though like Elmo. 28 years have passed, I feel I'm peaking. I make music every weekend. It's a chore, a fact of life, a labor of love. I get mad love, but I detest the labor and its wages. You know, death. I'm serving life from this gift of God. Don't forget your potholders, my niggas. Mohawk shit. Mohawk shit.
Okay. Ooh, I wish I got more of that, to be honest.
A short time later.
Okay. Wait. Okay. This one I like a little bit better. I think this beginning with all the hot shit, aw shit, at first sounded a little bit, again, a little bit jolty with the way they. Let me listen to it again. Let's see if what I'm fucking saying is even correct, because that's what I feel about. Let's see.
Hot shit. Hot shit. Hot shit. Hot shit. Hot shit.
And I like it right there when it sounds to like kind of give the beat a little bit of a melody, a little bit of like, okay. Okay, I take it back. You know what? No, it sounds kind of good. Let me see. Dude, and then Count Bass D, I love how he raps. I love how like smooth it sounds, how I want to say eloquent, but not necessarily eloquent, but like sort of like he does it with such steez. It sounds like he's just fucking talking and shit, and it sounds like so good. I like that shit. I kind of like the way he rapped better than the way that Doom rapped, but yeah. At the very end, what I find interesting is that they start sort of experimenting with the beat. I feel like that would have been so much cooler throughout the song. They put it at the very end, which I'm like, okay, I kind of would have liked to listen to that sort of... Because, listen.
A short time later.
Not there. Hold on.
Hot shit. Hot shit. Hot shit. Hot shit. Hot shit.
From right here, look. Like I love little shit like that where, like, for the majority of the song, the beat was sort of consistent, and you kind of have that same and then towards the end, you kind of like chop it up a little bit in a little bit of way, and which is interesting because I'm like kind of contradicting myself, because in the last part I thought the beat was a little bit like well, I didn't like it because it sounded like a fart, whatever, but here I don't know, but I need him to like put these sort of experiments more throughout the song and not just in the end. I don't know. This one I did like better than the first two, though, so let me carry on. Let's see what else we got here. One beer. Okay, let's see.
I get no kick from champagne.
Okay.
Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all.
Okay.
So tell me, why shouldn't it be true? I get a kick out of brew.
Okay.
There's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all in our ears like we're deaf.
Wait, that sounds so good. Wait, run it back. Even this sounds good. What the hell?
Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why shouldn't it be true?
And then
I get a kick out of brew.
And then
there's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all in our ears like we're deaf. Tempt me, do a number on a label. Beat up all the MCs and drink them under the table like it's on me. Put it on my tab, kid, however you get there. Foot it, cab it, iron horse it. You leave it on your face, forfeit. Across the mic, hold it like the heat, he might toss it. Told her, tell him they stole it. He told her he lost it. She told him get off it and a bunch of other more shit. Getting money, DTs be getting no new leads. It's like he eating watermelon, stay spitting new seeds. This the weed, give me some of what he drooping off. Soon as he wake up, choking like it was whooping cough. they group been soft. First hour at the open bar and they trooping off. He went to go laugh and get some head by the side road. She asked him autograph her derriere red to wide load. This yard bird tastes like fried toad, turd, love villain. Take pride in cold words.
Okay.
Mode nerd geek with a cold heart. Probably still be speaking in rhymes as an old fart. Study how to eat to die by the pizza guy. No, he's not too fly to skeet in a squeeze a eye, a squeeze a thigh. Maybe give her curves a feel the same way she feel it when he flow with nerves of steel. They call her super when they need their back plumbing fix. How is only one left? The pack coming 6. Whatever happened to 2 and 3? A herb tried to slide with 4 and 5 and got caught. Like what you doing, G? Don't make them have to get cutting like truancy. Matter of fact, not for nothing right now. You and me, looser than a pair of Adidas. I hope you bought your spare tweeters. MCs sound like cheerleaders, rapping and dancing like redhead kingpin. Doom came to do the thing again, no matter who be blingin'. He do it for the smelly hubbies. Seeds know what time it is, like it's time for Teletubbies. Few can do it, even fewer can sell it. Take it from the dude who wear a mask like a tarted helmet.
Okay.
Plot shows like robberies, in and out.
I love this beat.
Nobody's pleased. Run the cash and you won't get a wet sweatshirt. The mic is the shotty, nobody moves, nobody get hurt. Bring the heat like the boy done gone to war. He came in the door and everybody on the floor. A whole string of jobs like we on tour. Every night on a score, coming to your corner store.
Oh, we got 2 minutes of music. This shit is fucking beautiful.
Now that the representative from South Africa has been my program, all of the world's leaders on Earth are under my control. And when they meet tomorrow in special session, I, Doom, shall be voted master of the world. My plan is foolproof, but just in case.
And what about Small?
Now you keep your eyes open. When I tell you, start snapping. Oh yeah, sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am risking my life to tell you with great concern that I must warn you. You must listen. Many among you have had their minds taken over.
What a story! Start snapping. Dude, gosh, I wish I'd brought my autograph book.
Your attempts at humor bore me.
Right, Leadhead.
You're weird. Why is everyone staring at us?
Oh, I should have realized. We must look like freaks to them.
Relax, mister. Just do your thing.
Get a good
Was that Mr. Krabs?
Boy, I'll bend your readout meter for you, you little...
Knock it off, Ben.
What's the matter?
Oh, Ben.
You're nothing but a chicken head.
You overgrown planet.
Hold it.
He had me in the first half, I'm not gonna lie. And I love the... Don't bite me. Don't bite me. I'm not playing with you. Go. Go to your bed. Go. Go, 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 go. I don't want you here anymore. Go. Go to your bed. Thank you. I was really vibing with this beat. He kind of made up for like that farty beat that I was saying earlier. But I don't know why. In the first record, in Operation Doomsday, he kind of separated like the songs from the skits. But here, it seems like he's kind of mixing the two. Because at first, the song was like, okay, damn. And then I was like, 2 minutes of music? I was like, I'm fucking down. I'm down for an instrumental. But then the beat ends and it kind of switches. But then it's kind of like a skit at the end. Or like his little Dr. Doom type vibe. And I'm like, I was about to save this for the collection. I was gonna add this to the playlist, but like I'm not a fan. Dude, you gonna chill? You better chill, cause I'm gonna send you over there. What was I saying? I was gonna add this to the collection. I was gonna put it on repeat, and I was gonna listen to it. But I am not. I am not a fan of like the skit songs. I can appreciate them from like a storytelling perspective. That's cool. But this year I'm like a little indifferent too, because I like music and I like listening to music, but whenever there's a skit, I can only listen to like a skit so many times. So when there's like a sort of like a skit at the end, I'm like, kind of kills it a little bit for me, to be honest. But I kind of vibed with this. I love this sort of like sort of be. Okay, let me give you a little example of what I'm talking about, because I really vibed with that one, to be honest.
I get no kick.
Even this beginning is so.
Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me why should it be true? I get a kick out of brew.
Okay, and then like the fucking what he's talking about, and then like how different kinds of alcohols doesn't really do it for him. And then he's like, oh, but what I really do like is beer, which very relatable. I agree. I'm gonna have a few after I finish this reaction. So I'm like, damn, okay. And then I like the sort of sort of like little beat at the beginning, and then it transitions to an even cooler beat, which is this. Look, listen.
There's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all in our ears like we're deaf. Tempt me, do a number on the label. Eat up all the MCs and drink them under the table like it's on me. Put it on my tab, kid, however you get there.
Which I fucking vibe with. I love that sort of aesthetic. That sort of like, what would it even be called? I don't know, but it's like so like sonically in my ears sounds so like beautiful. So he kind of redeemed himself, like I said, from that first beat that I wasn't really a fan of. But again, towards the end, like the last minute or so, it's just like a skit, and it's like, I don't know. I respect him, and he could have done whatever the fuck he wanted at the end of the day. But like for me personally, like when I like the way I like to listen to music, I'm not a fan of skits. I don't know. But let's see. I'm starting to gain hope, because I really did like that beat, and let me see. Yeah, so alcohol doesn't do it no more. Let's see. I feel like again, I'm too dumb to like comprehend a lot of the metaphors. So when I do read them and I'm trying to make sense of it, if I ultimately end up just kind of reading them. But let me see. There's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all in our ears like we're deaf, huh? Tempt me. Do a number on the label. Eat up all the MCs and they drink them under the table. Like it's on me. Put it in on my tab, kid. However you get there, foot it, cab it, iron horse it. You're leaving on your face, forfeit. I crushed the mic, hold it like the heat, he might toss it. Tell him where they stole it. He told her he lost it. She told him get off it. And a bunch of other more shit. Getting more money, DTs be getting no new leads. It's like eating watermelon, stay spitting new seeds. It's the weed, give me some of what he's drooping off. Soon as he wake up choking. Girl, what are you doing? This little girl's like pushing me. What? What? No. You want to say hi to the video? Look. Yeah. My baby. My baby. Look right here, look. Look right here, look. You're so warm, but you're a little annoying. I'm recording. Go to your bed. Go. Hey. Go to your bed. Oh, come on. Of course you're not gonna listen to me. Yeah, bro, like, let's see. Soon as he wake up choking like it was whooping cough. They grouping soft. First hour at the open bar and they're trooping off. He went to go launch and he went to go laugh and get some head by the side. She asked him autograph her derriere. It read, to wide load, this yard bird tastes like fried toe turd. Love villain, which is interesting. Take pride in code words. Interesting, yeah. And like clearly he likes to speak in rhymes, like he says. But yeah, I'm like, this is the sort of thing where I would kind of have to like go bar for bar, and then I would have to like Google. I would have to fucking look up this shit on fucking what's it called? On Genius, or what the fuck is it called? The thing where they kind of explain the lyrics and kind of go like that, because this is a little too dense for me. Like the metaphors are a little too much for me, honestly. But if that's the case, I am gonna go based on vibes more than anything. I am kind of 40 minutes and I've only done like 4 songs. No, that's crazy. So I think from here on out, unless there's particular bars that I enjoy, I will probably just go based off vibes, based on sonicality. Cause I don't know, the lyrics are a little too dense for me, a little too metaphorical for me to try to like decode them exactly what he's talking about. But besides that fact, I can appreciate again his general aesthetic, his continuous sort of rhyming pattern, and the way he chooses to rhyme certain words with other, and it kind of sounds so smooth often. So let me, this I think so far is my favorite, again without the sort of last minute, but it is what it is. So let me carry on. Let's see what's next.
Before we go as you call them, they call you when they need something. Trees for the blunt, to G's for the front. I found a way to get peace of mind for years and left the hell alone. Turn a deaf ear to the cellular phone. Send me a letter or better, we can see each other in real life. Just so you can feel me like a steel knife.
Okay.
At least so you can see the white of their eyes. Bright with surprise once they finish spitting lies. Associates is your boys, your girls, bitches, niggas, homies. Close, but really don't know me. Mom, dad, comrade, peeps, brothers, sisters, duns, dunnies. Some come around when they need some money. Others make us laugh like the Sunday funnies. Fan be around whether you pay to bum me. You could either ignore this advice or take it from me. Be too nice, some people take you for a dummy. So
hey, that's not the truth.
Actually, they wouldn't even made a worthy enemy.
Ooh.
Read the signs, no feeding the baboons. Seeing as how they got your back bleeding from the stab wounds. Y'all know the dance, they smile in your face, y'all know the glance. Try to put them on, they blow the chance. Never let your so-called mans know your plans. How many of us have them? A show of hands is a term some people use loosely.
Okay.
I'm choosing what I choose to let crew see.
Okay.
I try to act broke. Jealousy the #1 killer among black folk. Fellas be under some type of spell like crack smoke. Get Cinderellas lead them right to your stack loke. Just another way a chick will lead to your end. I checked the dictionary for the meaning of friends. It said, person one likes to socialize with, sympathize or help her, and that's about the size of it. Most of the time these attributes is one-sided. To boast of the crime, they apt to shoot you through your eyelid and they can't hide it. Going wild like a wild bitch. Sometimes you need to cut niggas off like a light switch. And when things get quiet, catch him like a thief in the night. What a right. I first met Mr. Fantastic at an arms deal. Don't let it get drastic. Think of how your moms will feel when they get for real. Still get the sparking. Everything darkened. It ain't no talking. For something so cheap and so buys a lot of trouble. They better off focusing and trying to plot the bubble. Or else it'd be a sad note to end on. The guns we got is... Some come in the form of codependence. A lot of times only end up being co-defendants. $10 say they tell for a lower sentence and leave you up under the jail begging for repentance. It don't make no sense. What happened to the loyalty? Honor amongst crooks, trust amongst royalty. I'd rather go out in a blaze than give them the glory. A similar story. Before lovers, we need to have some type of overstanding. Just so when I let her get the man thing, she know it's no strings. We could do the damn thing, but ho, it's no rings. Just how the tramp swings. Will she see him again? That depends on how good was the skins and could she memorize the lessons. It ain't no need to pretend. Even though she let him stab it, she know they just win.
How many of us have them?
Friends. Interesting.
Ones we can depend on. Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Before we go any further, look.
Don't be silly. I know who my friends are. And the next nice neighborhood I move into, you guys will get crack.
Negro humor always escaped me.
The most powerful, the most mysterious monarch in all the world. Guarded by a fighting force that never sleeps, that never relaxes its vigilance. For none is as feared, none has as many foes as Doom. The awesome, armor-clad Lord of...
I know who Doom is.
Then tell us.
He happens to be the most dangerous man in the world. I hoped we'd never hear from him. Hoped we'd never have to battle him. But
Now the worst has happened, and I must tell you what we're up against. I first met Doom years ago, where he wanted to be alone to pursue his forbidden experiments. One day, while conducting a secret experiment, later, when he recovered from his injuries, instead of having learned his lesson, Doom was bitter, angry, vengeful.
What have I done to myself? My face, it is hideous.
He traveled the world, seeking a cure for his disfigured face.
I'm sorry, sir. There is nothing we can do for you.
He traveled through remote villages, where strangers are seldom seen. He continued his search, never showing his face, unless threatened by bandits who prey on travelers, who foolishly wander alone through their domain.
Interesting. Ooh. I think this is so far, the most important song, at least when it comes to the story that he's kind of building in the background through these end of song skits. I don't really know if you can really even call it a skit, but let me drink some water. Interesting. I like these sort of deep fight friends, and the majority of the song goes on and on about sort of like what friends are or what friends mean, and the different kind of trajectories you go upon whenever you kind of start to gain some fame, and how people kind of switch up on you and shit like that. I love that. And I also, I mentioned in the last song how I wasn't a fan of how a song of his is sort of like half song and then towards the end is a skit. On this one, it kind of works a little bit because it's talking sort of about how MF Doom, this person in this story, apparently has no friends, and now he conducted an experiment that kind of backfired on him, and instead of like deciding to change course, he kind of got mad, and apparently that's where his face became sort of disfigured, which is why he kind of wears the metal face, and it kind of just adds to the lore, which is interesting. But I kind of like this the lyrics of like the friends. I'm gonna go through them a little bit because on this one I kind of did understand a lot of stuff. Friends, as you call them, they call when you need something. Trees for the blunts, the G's for the front. I found a way to get peace of mind for years, and it left hell alone. And if left hell alone. Wait, am I this dumb? I found a way to get peace of mind for years, and if left hell alone. Turn it deaf to the cellular phone. Okay, so a deaf ear. So he's like, whenever they call, I just don't listen anymore. Send me a letter, or better, we could see each other in real life, which is okay. Just so you can feel me like a steel knife. Okay, so he's like, I'm not trying to do anything over the phone. If you want to really vibe, come through in person, basically, right? At least so you could see the white of the eyes. Bring with surprise once they finish spitting lies. Okay, associates is your boys, your girls, bitches, guys, homies. Close, but really don't know me. That's interesting. So it's like there's all these people that present themselves to you, and he kind of wants to see the whiteness in their eyes so he could tell through the lies that they tell. And they are close, but even then, they don't really know him. Mom, dad, comrade, peeps, brother, sister, duns, dunnies. Some come around when they need some money, if that is not the truth. Holy. Others make us laugh like the Sunday funnies. Fan be around whenever you paid or bummy. Okay, that's interesting. That's him making a sort of differentiation between friends and family, where family, whether you have money or you don't, they're going to be there for you. You could either ignore this advice or take it from me. Be too nice and people take you for a dummy. And, that's... Hey, you okay? You need to relax, girl. Huh? Can you chill? You almost fucking ate shit. Basically right here what he's trying to say is that if you're too nice to people, people will take advantage of you. And I've had this fucking shit happen to me so much, bro. Fucking lending people money or shit like that, and then they just fucking don't pay you back, or they're on some bullshit, or they just take advantage of you. And it's just like, bro, like, I was just trying to be fucking nice to you, and you decided to take advantage of me. Never again. Can you chill? Go to your bed. Go. No, I'm tired of you. I'm about to lock you in the room. No. Go to your bed. Go to your bed. Let's see. So nowadays he ain't so friendly. I guess Doom is not so friendly because like people took advantage of him for enough that he decided not to be friendly. Actually, they wouldn't even make a worthy enemy. Read the signs. No feeding the baboons. Okay, so he's referring to these friends or old acquaintances as baboons who were trying to take advantage of him, seeing as how they got your back bleeding from the stab wounds. Okay, stabbed you in the back. Y'all know the dance. They smile in your face. Y'all know the glance. They put them on. They blow the chance. Never let your so-called mans know your plans. How many of you? How many of us have them? Show of hands. Friends? It's a term some people use loosely. Yeah, that's true. I'm real choosy on what I choose to let crew see. You telling me I try to act broke? Jealousy, the #1 killer among black folk. I don't know that because I'm not black, but generally speaking, jealousy is a #1 killer of friendships amongst people in general. But I could imagine that's he is saying it's also for black folk. But yeah, no. I know so many people who can't like live humbly or comfortably. They're oftentimes just looking at what their neighbor is doing, and if their neighbor gets something, they feel the need to also have the same thing to feel validated or feel some sort of like, I don't know, it's weird. Me, I fucking live on my own, bro. I don't pay attention. Obviously I vibe with my neighbors. I like them. They're cool. But I'm not over here like, what do you got? Oh, your car? You got a new car? I don't give a fuck, bro. You're not feeding me. You're not fucking me. You're not financing me. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I respect you and good to you. I hope you're happy, whatever the fuck. But like, I'm not pocket watching or doing like I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, but okay, let's carry on. Let's see. Fellas be under some kind of spell like crack smoke. That's crazy. Ghetto Cinderellas lead them right to your stack lock. I don't really know what that means, to be honest. Just another way a chick will lead you to your end. Okay. I checked the dictionary for friends. The meaning. Oh, I checked the dictionary for the meaning of friends. It said a person one likes to socialize with, sympathize or help her, and that's about the size of it. Most of the time, these attributes is one-sided. To bolster the crime, they apt to shoot you through your eyelid, and they can't hide it. Going wild like a guy, bitch. Sometimes you need to cut guys off like a light switch, yeah. And when things get quiet, catch him like a thief in the night. What a riot. I first met Mr. Fantastik at an arms deal. Don't let it get drastic. Think of how your moms will feel. When it gets for real, steel gets to sparking. Okay, when it gets real, you start shooting, right? Everything darkened and ain't no talking. Okay. For something so cheap, it sure buys a lot of trouble. You're better off focusing than trying to plot to bubble. Or else it'll be a sad note to end on. The guns we got is ones we can depend on. Oh, okay. Interesting, because it's kind of like double meaning. Is like ones we can depend on are friends. But a sad note to end on. The guns we got is the ones we can depend on. So he can only really trust his weapons, I guess. But also in the same hand, it's sort of like double entendre maybe. Ones we can depend on are friends. Okay. So some come in the form of codependents. A lot of times only end up being codefendants. Okay. $10 says they tell for a lower sentence. Ooh, okay. And leave you up under a jail begging for a penance. It don't make no sense. What happened to the loyalty? Honor amongst crooks, trust amongst royalty. I'd rather go out in a blaze than give them the glory. Interesting. How many of us have a similar story? Friends, before lovers, we need to have some type of overstanding. Okay. Not understanding, overstanding. Okay. Just so when I let her get the man thing, she knows it's no strings. Interesting. We could do the damn thing, but ho, it's no rings. Interesting. Just how the tramp swings, will she see him again? Depends on how good was the skins. Okay. And could she memorize the lessons? Ain't no need to pretend. Even though she let him stab it, she knows they just friends. I think this is my favorite one so far. Like I said, generally I don't like songs that lead into like skit type scenarios, but here it kind of really worked because towards the end, I don't know, it's like somebody's talking about him and he's like, oh, I know what friends are, but he's the most hated person. He probably doesn't have any friends, and he conducted experiments that kind of alienated him further. I don't know, bro. I'm kind of sinking my teeth in. I'm kind of enjoying it. Obviously, there's a lot of shit that I don't understand, but from at least what I can grasp up on first view, first listen, I'm vibing. Okay, let's carry on. Let's carry on. I'm interested now. Let's see next.
I tripped a lot out here in the woods lately. This is a platter of. This makes an exceptionally good late night snack, and also a dandy fly swatter. Eyes are going. I can't hit
it. Nothing comes between me and my masters.
What is it, Father?
These footprints were made by the Flying Monkey Men.
But they've never strayed from the valley since we made the pig feed.
Yes, that is what disturbs me.
He'd probably get indigestion.
You will go.
I don't think so. Take them.
This jungle is dangerous, Rapper. You will need assistance.
I know what I'm doing.
You risked your life for us. Thanks. I've lost an arm.
Good.
Stop it, Father.
Stand back. Return to the house.
No.
Now, Rapper, perhaps you will listen.
Whenever.
Oh, okay. I guess we got another skit back to back. Okay, I mean, let me. Poo-Putt Platter. This shit was all over the. I like the little beat that. I don't like the way they kind of pause it often. It is a little like jolty the way they kind of pause it. It's a skit, so like, what am I even doing? Kind of trying to criticize it, but I don't really know what the fuck they're trying to go for there. Let's see. Let's get to the next one.
Whenever I'm expecting a lot of company, haven't had a lot of company in a long time, but if I were expecting some, I'd whip up a really substantial meal. You see how strong I am? It's from eating all of this stuff. Good healthy meal like
Wait! Nah, bro, nah. I don't like it when they do this. How are you gonna give me such a like I listened 2 seconds and I'm like, such an interesting beat. How are you gonna give me such an interesting beat and then just I don't like it, dude. It's like baiting me. I don't know, dog.
Whenever I'm expecting a lot of company, haven't had a lot of company in a long time, but if I were expecting some, I'd whip up a really substantial meal. You see how strong I am? It's from eating all of this stuff. Good healthy meal like this.
Now that's what they call soul food.
Now you got black eyed peas, turnip greens, collard greens, cornbread, watermelon, and for dessert,
Poke buds. Eat heartily, gentlemen.
I had a really stressful day, and I really needed some food. Something healthy like beets.
Shows you how good it is. Well, you may say, I don't think I care for that, so you can also fix yourself a gumbo. You gotta watch your gums on this, but it's very good. It's very healthy.
Not perfect for every situation, but edible wrappers could actually beef up your next meal.
What?
You would only want to use the wraps where there was no food associated with the use of the wrap. So some potential uses include wrapping bulk packed in a larger package, and in that case the wrap would actually form into a sauce when you cooked your meat. There's also been interest in development of using the wrap and then actually rip up the wrap and consume it that way the next day.
It's hoped edible wrappers will do a couple of things. Create a new demand for produce, stop throwing out as much garbage as they do, and eat more chitlins.
Well, anyway, you may be saying about now, how in the world does that old fella eat all of that crazy stuff?
That is kind of what I'm saying. What the fuck was that run? Where are we? Like 3 back-to-back skits of sorts, and they're talking about eating some weird shit, and like, interestingly enough, they kind of mention it here, and this looks like it'll be a more thorough song. Let's see if it's like a big skit, or if it's like, what's going on here?
And not get sick to his stomach. Well, don't worry about that. You see, whenever I make a pig of myself on the fillet or the pudding or something, I mix up some herbs and I come up with a dandy glass of this bicarbonate of fig leaf. That'll set me free, I'll tell you.
Like, edible wrappers? What are you talking about?
Edible wrappers may be in grocery stores as soon as months from now. You've heard of good to the last drop? Well, your food could soon be good to the last bite.
Got to you, huh?
So much.
Here's an interesting note. Artificial colors in yellows or reds. Let's focus on the red. In addition to FD&C Red number 40, the FDA has approved certain food coloring additives. Some are actually poison. If you aren't sure of the additives or colorings in the products you purchase,
leave it alone. Poison. That's right.
Thank you. Well, I think that about covers all of the natural foods.
Natural?
Well then, I have to go. Take my dessert here. I have to go. I'm conducting a cooking class today. Good health to you all. Over this way. Look out!
What's in here?
All right, Pops. Still feel like charging me for that meal?
One look at his featureless face. One look was enough to ensure his safety. As years passed, he became even more bitter and angry, burning with vengeance against the world. Finally, amidst hidden scrolls, he found what he'd been seeking. Then, clothed in a suit of invulnerable armor and possessing the world's greatest secrets of science and magic, he returned to his homeland. And there he has remained, scheming, dreaming, planning, plotting his mad campaign to conquer the entire world.
I can't believe it.
All right. Don't make a big deal about it.
I warn you, Doom. You've gone too far.
Yeah.
Do it, Doom. Get your machine.
Bro, what the fuck was that? 1, 2, 3. 3 relatively short skits, and then a big skit. Kind of going on and on about some random shit and edible wrappers. You lost me there. I'm not gonna lie. So, you want more food? What are you eating? Don't be fucking eating that, girl. Let me give my dog some food. But like, what are we, like 10 songs in? And I'm really trying to like get into it. Then you give me 4 back-to-back skits, or like kind of, I guess it's, in a way, it is sort of expanding the lore a little bit, but not in such an interesting way, like edible wrappers. What are you talking about? But we got like 6 actual songs, it looks like, maybe after this. So okay, let me get some water and give my dog a little bit of food, and we'll be right back. Okay, let's see. Kon Karne, with meat, if you were to translate it to Spanish. But usually both of those words have a C instead of a K, but it is what it is. Let me see.
Darker than the East River, larger than the Empire State, where the beast who guard the barbed wire gate is on the job, not my fate. Tired of the wait till the villain bring deliverance from the dire straits, fire at a higher rate. Why debate the liars, flyers scatter by a plate, isolate the wires. Try the straight pliers, if not the vice grips. A real price saver way to acquire nice whips. What a steal for real on wheels of steel. Stunner, a fun of summer, #1 meal deal bummer. A bizarre phenomenon is your armor on. Take your cash karma or break your fast Ramadan. Transacts on drama. Oh, come on, Barney. Clack, clack, pardon me. Whack rap, Kon Karne. He came to feed the children's like Sally Struthers. After that, he's going back to Cali, where's the wilder than the Nile. Hold power like the Great Pyramids of Giza and stay leaning like the Tower of Pisa. Give him something he can feel that's softer squeezer. Roar with the pen and on the mic off the heezer. Get shot off that wide-eyed talk. And if he had a pot, he'd still piss on the sidewalk. You can't take the street out the street person. Looking for the perfect beat coercing into heat person. They couldn't spot him on a spot date. Got the only tape that come with a free hot plate. Whoever do get to see me sing with the 3D rate sitting stationary like BB King can see how it really stink. It ain't no front row. Standing room only at the motocross stunt show. The roughest ain't up to snuffleupagus. Me and Sub is like the Brown Smothers brothers. Vaster than the 7 seas, bigger than Mount Kilimanjaro. If they don't know, fill them in tomorrow on the horror show. A mental note, return Bob's record. Swear to God, before he gets a job, he robs Eckerd. Blessed with a hot flow, tested it, got dough. Invested and stressed the best to finesse a opto. As I reminisce, never forgot when I was very broke. Shot the Henny straight, couldn't afford to cop the cherry coke. Or should I say broke with wealth? To know enough to give them just enough rope to yoke theyself. Plan B before I take the ring and pawn it. The long arm of the law couldn't even put their fingers on it. Doggone it. Do the statistics. How he busts lyrics is too futuristic for ballistics. And far too eccentric for forensics. I dedicate this mix to Sub Rock, the hip hop Hendrix.
Okay. Kon Karne. Interesting. Okay, I guess what I find interesting about this one is the way he kind of mentions a lot of sort of important landmarks like the East River, the Empire State. He mentions the Nile, the Pyramids of Giza, the Tower of Pisa. Snuffleupagus. Okay. Mount Kilimanjaro. There was a couple of lines here that I kind of found interesting. As I reminisce, never forgot when I was very broke. Shot the Henny straight, couldn't afford to cop the cherry coke. Or should I say broke with wealth. To know enough to give them just enough to rope. To know enough to give them just enough rope to yoke they self. Which, if we take into consideration the Fried Friends song and how he feels like a lot of his friends sort of are taking advantage of him, he is kind of pretending, maybe? Not necessarily pretending, because he is reminiscing about when, never forget when he was broke. But I guess in the present day, he's not necessarily broke, but he's broke with wealth, because he's kind of pretending to an extent to be broke in order to give the people who want to take advantage of him enough rope to yoke themselves, which is interesting. A lot of like play on words here. Plan B, before I take the ring and pawn it. The long arm of the law couldn't even put their fingers on it. Okay. Okay, so he's, how he busts lyrics is too futuristic for ballistics and far too eccentric for forensics. I dedicate this mix to Subrock, the hip-hop Hendrix. a lot of interesting sort of rhyming patterns there. The songs, of the musicality, I'm like not too into, but there are a lot of like references or like sort of metaphors that I do kind of understand, and I like how he kind of, for example, with the, should I say, broke with wealth, giving me enough. To know enough to give them just enough rope to yoke themselves. And I like the, if I'm correct, the way that he's kind of threading these two songs kind of together, which is interesting. But okay, let's go next. Let's see what else there's here.
Running desperately low on food, they were forced to turn back.
Well, I'll be.
What's that villain doing?
Wait, Princess, your voice sounds familiar.
Well, it should. You see, Doom wants me to marry him. After seeing what he has done to our peaceful world, I despise him. He intends to destroy all of us if I persist in refusing him. Even now.
Shaitan never came so ill. He got skill. Met a brother from the grill that gave my spine chills. All 33 nerves, controlling my curves. Common sense just swerved every time I got served. Stress, frustration, empty rhetoric. Cold as winter in Connecticut. Compassion lacking deficit. Thought it was love like sent from above. You're not a soulmate. With ways and actions of a primate. Ruled by lower senses coming faker than extensions. Pissed away all good intentions. Out of here, sister was missing. Intuition, maybe it was me. I couldn't see. Holding on to fantasy. Getting bitten by reality.
War wounds, purple heart, love, veteran, morphine, painkillers, drugs, and medicine. Anything just to forget the hurt. Incoming! Take cover, hit the dirt.
Okay.
On the front line, there's casualties in the mind, and the POWs get left behind. Mentally scarred for life. Love is war, and some chicks are just too hard to wife.
I should've deaded it from Genesis instead of hitting the Guinnesses. Now I'm free falling, cursing, matching street brawling. He ceased calling, no appetite to feast, darling. So deep all in, I bet he never stopped balling. Women forsake God for the sin of a man. Sacrifice our whole life for a slice. Overstand, maybe it's a lack of pigment. Loneliness, imagine figment. Only got the car kitted to pull extra cheese in it. Damn, Jody. Coming with the okie doke, hokey poke, steady rocking boats, got me aiming for your throat, sniper scope. Weren't we supposed to elope? Proposed and you froze, I don't think that I could cope.
Okay.
Purple heart, love, veteran, morphine, painkillers, drugs, and medicine. Anything just to forget the hurt. Incoming! Take cover, hit the dirt. On the front line, it's casualties in the mind, and the POWs get left behind.
Okay.
Mentally scarred for life. Love is war, and some chicks are just too hard to wife.
Constant frustration, stemming from a no-win situation. Russian lust and fornication, adding to the complication. Patience is a virtue, pain run deep when love deserts you. Listening to whispering, choosing chaos over discipline. Simpleton, life should really be a piece of intimates. Relationships strengthening, flower essence, penstement. Gentlemen, my favorite shit, so I'm never forsaking it. I persevere, make it fit, sculpting and reshaping it. Taking sips off of it, the nth passionate. Intense, incense, candles lit, scandalous. Emotional, bandages, why would he abandon this? Guess he couldn't handle it, the boss is magnanimous.
Okay.
Purple heart, love, veteran,
I like this.
morphine,
Painkillers, drugs, and medicine.
Anything just to forget the hurt. Incoming! Take cover, hit the dirt. On the front line, it's casualties in the mind, and the POWs get left behind. Mentally scarred for life. Love is war, and some chicks are just too hard to wife.
Alright, let's see if we can bring it home.
I don't care. They look funny as hell. That is them black knee stockings.
Stop!
Well, hell, she looked like she got burnt legs or something.
You didn't wash your neck. Sometimes we don't wash our necks, but that's okay.
I washed my neck. Take a look at my neck.
Hold it right there, you...
Where you are going, there are no jokes.
Oh boy, I'm beginning to think that armor-plated gargoyle doesn't like me.
I kind of like the beginning. Again, it kind of the same scenario where the song, where it's like the musicality and the singing and the rapping is very interesting, and towards the end they just have to put a fucking skit in it for whatever reason. Obviously to expand the lore, to expand the story or whatever, but I'm like indifferent to it. And then, brother, it's 2004, I guess you can say it was a different time, but like, that's kind of weird. Okay. Did Doom even rap on this, or was he the one singing the sort of chorus of the war wound, purple heart, love veteran, morphine, painkiller, drugs, and medicine? That might have been Doom, but then there's 4 E's. I think Angelika, she kind of popped off on this one. I'm not like kind of rapping very sort of complicated words with each other, and they sounded really good. Running desperately low on food, they were forced to turn back. Well, I'll be. What's that villain doing? Wait, this is sort of a skit as well. No, wait, Princess, your voice sounds familiar. Well, it should. You see, Doom wants me to marry him. What? But after seeing what he has done to our peaceful world, I despise him. He intends to destroy all of us if I persist in refusing him. Even now. Sheetan? What is that? Couldn't be this because it's from 2006, so it doesn't really make sense, right? Okay. Never came so out, he got no skill. Met a brother from the grill that gave me spine chills. All 33 nerves controlling my curves. Common sense just swerved every time I got served. Stress, frustration, empty rhetoric. Cold as winter in Connecticut. Compassion lacking deficit. I like the way the rap that she raps and the word choices that she makes in order to make a rap sound steezy but also like sort of complicated and intricate, which is interesting. Thought it was love like sent from above. You not a soulmate. More ways and actions of a primate. Who by low and senses coming faker than extensions. Okay, pissed away all good intentions. Out of here sister was missing. Intuition, maybe it was me, I couldn't see. Holding on to fantasy, getting bit by reality was probably the better of the lines. And it kind of sounds like sort of a sort of love hurt, love struck, love sick sort of song. War wound, purple heart, love veteran, morphine, painkiller, drugs and medicine, anything just to forget the hurt. Incoming, take cover, hit the dirt. Okay, on the front line there's casualties of the mind, and the prisoners of wars get left behind. Mentally scarred for life, love is war. And some chicks are just too hard to wife. And I guess that goes both ways. I wouldn't really know about that in particular, but yeah, no. I should a little like this, bro. I should have deaded it from the Genesis instead of hitting the Guinnesses. Now I'm free falling, cursing at the street, bawling. He ceased calling, no appetite for a feast, darling. So deep all in, I bet he never stopped bawling. Women, forsaking God for the sin of man. Sacrifice a whole life for a slice, overstand. Maybe it's a lack of pigment, loneliness, imagined figment. Only got the car kitted to put extra G's in it. Okay, damn, Jody, coming with the okie dokie pokey poke. Okie dokie pokey poke, okay. Steady rocking boats got me aiming for your throats. I mean, I like the rapping. I like the presentation. I like that. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sold. Let me carry on. There might be something better in here. Let's see. Kon Queso.
Give it a sec for the pain to start. This wreck right here, it ain't for the faint of heart. They thought they saw the worst verse from the team of G-men who seemed like nerds at first. Once they get to know us, people dig us. Leaders in the fight for equal rights for niggas. Inventor of the more demented, the flow, no doubt it. Just go for it if you're about it, or ride it. Whatever's clever, the master foe, whoever hook or hurt her. But now, no. If we see tomorrow, the next day class is the villain in the back with the x-ray glasses. Have no fear, the ninja here. Feeling like the tinge in your ear from drinking ginger beer.
Okay.
When it's on, local head gon' lay low and heat it like beef patty, cocoa bread, Kon Queso. If you say so, lace the whole caseload. They say he wear a metal mask in case his face show. He told him they flow, spits talking Ayos. His whole crew walk with pitchfork and halos. Say ho if you never worked a J.O. and keep more cash in the stash than a pay show. Okay, yo, y'all know who to follow. Tie him up in the crib and leave they place hollow. Oh shoot, the goose, she's loose. So wild you couldn't chase it down with straight fruit juice. Frown like the first time you taste couscous. Stash the deuce. Troops asking truce. Today on Intense Rec Week, we have the super villain in his own defense to speak. It's all part of my mental techniques, available to freaks and pencil neck geeks. Train the same brain to an insane train of thought. On a campaign trail he came to gain your support. Charge cash for an autograph. Say some shit to make your daughter laugh and slaughter the ass. See him on the big screen like Steve McQueen. Do something and never be back once he leave the scene. Keep more medicated pads than Stridex for his own side wreck with no known side effects. Before you press charges, use your noodle. So what when he grabbed the mic, he crushed your cuticles. Keep your mouth shut, everything will be beautiful. It would be awfully rude to you. Now get back to your hootie hoo. Damn it ain't worth the drama, can it? From the calm bandit, eat rhymes like pomegranate. Soon as he stepped in, he lit the room. Boom, reschedule my noon with Brit Hume. In love with Mary Jane, she's my main thing. Pull the right from that web head, what a lame brain. Maintain and say it, don't spray it. You wanna see your girl again, you might as well pay it. If I had a dime for every rhymers that bust guns, I have a cool meal for my sons and trust funds. When I was broker than a broke dick dog, I always kept an L to smoke and thick fog. When it rained, it sure do thunderstorm. I got more rhymes in the summer than musty underarms. 1-2 microphone checker. First learned to neck off a home ec home wrecker. This was back when he was like crib age. When he hit the stage, it's like a gauge to the rib cage. Break the mic like a rock star, break a guitar. And jump off the stage like yeehaw.
Okay.
We shall now vote for a new world leader. I nominate Doom. All in favor, say aye. Aye!
Oh, no.
Doom is master of the world.
We must hurry.
Wait! If you are really with us, prove it. Let me hear you say it. Tell me that Doom is a tyrant and must be overthrown.
I've spent my life.
Say it! You have spent your life serving a tyrant. Doom must be stopped.
I fear you're right, my friend.
The President of the United States is on the phone. Mr. President, you're at the mercy of your deadliest enemy.
It is time you learned, once and for all, Doom, the United States does not barter with terrorists.
You never learn, do you?
Here, this is the address of Frenz in New York. They'll help.
Oof. Okay. What can I say, bro? I think this is gonna be the sort of album which I'm gonna have to come back to, and it feels like it might ultimately end up being a sort of acquired taste. Because just based off listening here, I'm like, okay, I dig the beats, I dig the way that he raps, but at the same time, the way that he raps oftentimes is like so intricate. The particular things that he says are so specific, so intricate, so metaphorical that I'm like kind of stuck trying to even understand what he's trying to get at. And I don't know. Oftentimes I do like sort of music that has more like melody, more like jammers, more like stuff, and I'm kind of struggling to find that here, to be honest. And again, we have another song that sort of ends, and then for like a minute or so we have a skit where I'm like, I'm already kind of repeating myself in the way that I mentioned that I'm not a fan of that in particular. It just, I don't know, kind of kills the replayability for me personally. But let me see. Like, there's so much that after some time it kind of does become a little pedantic to kind of listen, and I'm like, and it's cool because he's obviously very talented and he has a lot to say, and he does say a lot, and I I'm just too dense, bro. Okay, let me see. Give it a sec for the paint to start. This wreck right here ain't for the faint of heart. They thought they saw the worst first. From the team of G-men who seem like nerds at first. Once they get to know us, people dig us. Leaders in the fight for equal rights for guys. Inventor of the more dementor of flow. No doubt it. That, I mean, it's like he has interesting rhyming schemes. He has interesting play on words, and that's cool. But like, it's a lot to take in upon first listen, bro. And I'm like, okay, I was expecting and hoping for more jammers, but I don't know. Let me go next. Let's see what else we got.
Yo. MF Doom.
Mr. Fantastic.
Okay.
What up, nigga?
Ain't nothing. What's the word?
It's cracking, boy.
Same old shit, kid.
Man, rap snitches, man. Shit is bugged out, man. What the fuck, man?
Shit, telling me.
Niggas running their mouth. Telling everything. Everything.
Critical.
Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years. Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years. Tight profile, low, like 8 and paid in full. Attract heavy cash, cut the game centrifugal. Mr. Fantastic, long though like elastic. Got my life with twin clocks that's made out of plastic. Can't stand a brown nosing nigga, fake ass bastard. Admiring my style, tall bust them in hats and plotting, playing the quickest. My flow's the sickest, my hoes be the thickest. My dro, the stickiest. Street nigga, stamped and bona fide. When beef jump, niggas come get me cause they know I ride. True to the ski mask, New York's my origin. Play a fake gangster like an old accordion. According to him, when the D's rushed in, complication from the wild testimony was thin. Caused his man to go up and off the board, hit him again. Lame rap snitch nigga, even told on the Mexican. Rap snitches, telling on their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years. Rap snitches, telling on their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years.
True, there's rules to this shit. Fools dare care. Everybody wanna rule the world with tears for fear. Yeah, tell it on the mountain hill. Running up their mouth bill. Everybody doubting still. Informer, keep it up and get tested. Pop through your bubble vest or double-breasted. He keep a lab down south in the Little Beast. So much heat, you would've thought it was the Middle East. A little grease always keeps the wheels a spinning, like sitting on 23s to get the squealers grinning. Hitting on many trees, feel real linen. Spitting on enemies, get the steel for 10 men. With no brains but gum flap. He said his gun clapped, then he fled after one slap. Son, shut your trap, save it for the bitches. Delicious, rap snitch, Knishes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's terrible.
Crazy, man. I'm just analyzing this whole game. This is bugged out, man. Niggas snitching, telling on their own self.
It's a horror.
Fuck around, gonna get everybody bag, man. Fuck around, get your mama bag, man. You know your grandma used to be bootlegging, fake hustling, nigga.
First song where we don't have a skit at the end, and I'm sounding like a hater at this point. Let me see, how many songs do we have left? 2 more? What the fuck? Vomitspit? What the fuck? Okay, okay, he's talking about people snitching. What is a Guinness? Traditional Eastern European Jewish snack consisting of savory filling, most commonly mashed potatoes, onion, or kasha. Wrapped in dough, then baked or deep fried. Okay. Sit in the court and be their own start witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get a whole label sent up for years. Okay. They're kind of talking shit about people who snitch, which is interesting. Okay. Attract heavy cash because the game's centripetal. That's interesting. Mr. Fantastic, long dough like elastic. Guard my life with twin Glock that's made out of plastic. Can't stand a brown-nosing guy, fake-ass bastard. Admiring my style, tour bus through Manhattan. Plan the quickest, my flow's the sickest. I kind of like this one better than the rest, mostly because there's no skip, but also I like the way that they kind of rap a lot of interesting lines with each other. Okay, play a fake gangster like an old accordion. According to him, when the D's rushed in, complication from the wire, testimony was thin, called his man to go up north. The boy hit him again. Lame rap snitch guy even told on the Mexican. Rap snitches telling all their business. Okay. I mean, hey. That's interesting. Let's go next.
It's the beat. You hear it in his sleep sometimes. Blare it in your Jeep so your peoples can stare at them rhymes. Real rhymes, not your everyday hologram.
Okay.
Even when ribs was touching, never swallowed the ham. He'd rather eat a sandwich salad. It might need salt like your man's bland ballad. A lot of stuff happens that the news won't tell yous. Blues on L juice, snooze all hell loose. Rake it, take it like the good, the bad, the ugly. Break it rolling through your hood in the caddy buggy. Butter softy, leather, flossy, fatty juggy. Always threw me off when she told me, Daddy, funk me. I'm like any who's seeds walking all out in the street without any shoes.
Stop biting me.
I guess.
Hey, stop biting me. Get out of here. Get out of here. No. Fucking bit the shit out of me. Okay, let me run this back. No. Hey, get out of here. Go.
It's the beat. You hear it in his sleep sometimes. Blare it in your Jeep so your peoples can stare at them rhymes. Real rhymes, not your everyday hologram. Even when ribs was touching, never swallowed the ham. He'd rather eat a sandwich salad. It might need salt like your man's bland ballad. A lot of stuff happens that the news won't tell yous. Blues on L juice, snooze all hell loose. Rake it, take it like the good, the bad, the ugly. Break it rolling through your hood in the caddy buggy. Butter softy, leather, flossy, fatty juggy. Always threw me off when she told me, Daddy, funk me. I'm like any who's seeds walking all out in the street without any shoes. I guess it's better than some funky socks. You need to get her some skips before she catch the monkey pox. Instead she wanna hit a beatbox, take pills and make fake krills that sheetrock. Sing it, bring it back to your laboratory. While he's in his oratory, glorious like a horror story. The mask is like Jason. They told the place not to let the basket type case in. He could be some kind of wacko, waiting for the chance to heat the pipes like a crack hole. He busted in, blessed be the Lord, who believe any mess they read up on the message board. If so, I got bridges for the Lolo. Same bitch will go dry, snitch it to the popo. Here, orange peel stoves for the whole tier. Feel like I've been gone over a year, came home to old gear. It was the shit when I first scooped it. At least I get to sit out in New York and curse, stupid. Plead the fifth, sip wine stiffly. Patiently come up and be spiffy in a jiffy. Gift for the grind, criminal mind shifty. Swift with the 9 through a 5950. Well educated, he heard it when he meditated in deep data. Let her hate the creep plater. Dedicated cheap skater who keeps data. Say he stays self-medicated to sleep later. Side effects are similar to sugar pill. Whoever go next on the mic, he put a booger ill. And made his exit on some calm shit. Begged him on the regular for kegs of more vomit spit.
I'm gonna run it.
Evening alone home, end up with carpal tunnel syndrome. And here I am, known for giving heavy backaches, grown and living off of Little Debbie snack cakes. Supposed to be checking emails, all I got is messages from ass-naked females. I don't know her, Jenny, she said it's free and I won't owe her a penny. And that's the last time I saw her, but thousands of more horrors on online Gomorrah. In Sodom, they got them with their curls out, and they got a better sales pitch than the Girl Scouts. I wonder what I owe her for a whole box of caramel coconut Samoa. Okay, honey, sweet dreams. Now it's time to get serious like pink creams. A metal handful, wipe it on the quilt. Wife wake up and I'm killed over spilt milk. Locked in, Looking at your picture, you fully clothed winter and I'm right there with you. Thinking about the last time I split your wishbone. A man could only wish you do the same till he get home. Fat chance, at least he gets snacks that I had to do till a brother get back. Until then, smack one-eyed Jack and hope one of his peoples could hook him with a tri-pack. There's 3 different flavors, chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry wafers. Acting all hard, about to get beat up. I'll show him what time it is once I get this sheet up. As soon as he fell off the beat down, all I hear is 13 cell, get the sheet down. Damn CO, what the hell do she know besides the fact she wanna get dug out on the D-low? A workaholic with a fountain and an ink pen. Out in the mountains and I stopped drinking again. In the wee hours, he's gotten farther, needing 3 showers, being hot and bothered. The whiz with her leg bent, pregnant. God bless the day she wondered where her egg went. I need an L, it's hard to drink without it. And could use some cookies, but try not to think about it. Watch a bet on jazz for knowledge on file. Every other commercial, college hoes going wild. Soft batch, I prefer the other bunch like we got for lunch. Chocolate fudge, butter crunch. He don't mess with the Ritz bits, wheat thins, saltines, or Triscuits. Matzos or Cheez-Its, catch sugar fits every time that he sees. Chips Ahoy, double chocolate chunk, something with the bubble and the junk in the trunk. Even the Oreos, no matter what weather, always kept them dipped in milk and stuck together. In the game, he's shameless, even uses a code name, Famous Amos. It's cheaper than a short stay at the Days Inn and good like 25-cent oatmeal raisin. Give a hand to who invented the camera, skip past the gram, animal, and grammars. Shh, make sure she don't wake from a dream chill or get caught with a handful of cream fill.
Ooh, honey, what are you doing?
That might seem ill.
Ew, go wash your hands. Ew.
Cookies.
Get out of here.
There you go.
Doom is master of the world.
I'd sure hate to see that ugly mug of yours in my history book.
You've disturbed me for the last time.
Hey, you know something, gang? That Doom ain't really all bad.
What do you mean, Dan?
Well, on account of him, I had me a real good time, you know? I mean, between you and me, I kind of like being black.
Well, maybe if we're lucky, he'll attack us once more and send you back, Benjamin.
Very funny. Very, very funny.
He must be mad.
No, if anyone can do it. Nevertheless, let's get out of here while we can.
Food. We need food.
Okay. Okay, now, you guys know I gotta keep it real. Let's read this. Then I'll get into what I was gonna say. Let's see. By the time Daniel Dumile dropped his second proper MF Doom album, he was already an underground legend. Part of that was his surreal origin story. After tragedy derailed his 90s rap career, Dumile returned metal, masked, and seeking revenge against the industry that wronged him. But most of his rap came from raw talent, a tumble of clever rhyme schemes and punchlines set to a looping score of rough-cut jazz loops and a vintage film snippets, yeah. While his cachet, is that how you pronounce that, would carry Doom into collabs with members of Radiohead, Wu-Tang, and even Aqua Teen Fungerhorse, MM Food finds him in the early days of his crossover appeal, totally ignoring his own hype. While many concept albums lead toward the esoteric or idea-stuffed, this one is built on almost tauntingly basic conceit. Throw Doom a topic, food, and watch the wordplay go. On opener beef rap, he delves into the mortal dangers of, well, rap beef. I suggest you change your diet. It can lead to high blood pressure if you fry it. And Hoe Cakes toys with another hip-hop trope, dastardly deeds done after dark. But lest you think the culinary connections are easily parsed, try Potholderz. On for size. Doom finds at least 4 meanings for these kitchen aids, casting them in one instance as tools that help him cook and cannibalize lesser NCs. Okay. Metal Fingers flexes his producer skills too, packing the album midsection with jaunty sound collages that use Fat Albers and Frank Zappa samples to extend the edible metaphor. But nothing beats hearing Doom croon his best/worst Cole Porter's impression over a Mad Lib track. Then binge rap a 2-minute verse inspired by beer. Food captures Dumil at his most unburdened, making these songs as nourishing as they are fun. Okay. And like I said when I first began, these songs have a lot of lyrics. A lot of the time, Doom does rap in a very consistent sort of cadence, and all of the songs he kind of does rap more or less the same, which, after listening to so many songs, it does kind of become a little like, it's consistent, but it's kind of like one note to a certain extent. That being said, again, I am sort of dense. All these metaphors probably went over my head. A few I understood, which I found interesting. In particular, I like Deep Fried Frenz. I liked One Beer, Rapp, Snitch, Knishes. But there was a lot of like songs that I honestly was not a fan of. Like I mentioned time and time again through the reaction. Whenever you get the first part of the song being a song, and then the later of it being a skit, I'm like, not a big fan of. Kind of turned me off a little bit, to be honest. Like I said, it's interesting when it comes to like the world building that he's kind of got going on here. I think I like the first record better in the way that it handled those sort of things, because you would have songs that were just songs, and then you would have skits, which if done that way, I feel like I like it. But when done like this, in a way that's half and half, or a certain mix of the both, I'm like, kind of kills the sort of replayability for me. But all these criticisms kind of come from a place of lack of understanding. I feel like I have to listen to this a multitude of times in order to kind of get the flavor out of it, to be honest. It does feel more like an acquired taste. It's a little bit, it's like very densely packed, and like I said, if I were to really want to understand everything he's saying here, I kind of would have to sit down and kind of look up a lot of shit that would make this video at least 3 times longer, I feel like, and I don't particularly want to do that. I kind of want to go based on first impressions, and to be honest, I'm like not the biggest fan of what's going on here. I like a couple songs, but I don't know if this is made to be listened to the way that I kind of listen to music, like back to back to back to back, because like I said, after listening to so many songs of him rapping sort of in the same cadence, in the same tone, in the same sort of almost spoken word sort of rapping, if you will, I kind of get like, okay, I kind of wish he mixed it up a little bit, kind of gives a little bit more variation in his rapping. Because, like I said, clearly he's very talented. He's an incredible lyricist, because there is a lot of interesting rhyming patterns. I just wish the sort of presentation was a little bit more varied, because a lot of the songs do kind of sound, when he raps, the same. When he raps, the beats clearly are different, and that's a lot of them, or some of them, I did enjoy, but I don't know, dog. I kind of wanted some bangers, something that I could, like, take away from here and kind of listen to on my own, but I'm not taking anything from here. I don't know. I wish maybe I hadn't done so many drugs in the past, so maybe I could click with this a little bit better. But I'm like, okay, like I said, I'll listen to it some more, and maybe in the future I'll be able to take more from it than I am taking now, but in the present, I'm like, okay, I'm like a little indifferent to it, to be honest. That feels kind of rude, because a lot of you are hyping this up, and I'm kind of like, okay, you know. But I gotta keep it real. I didn't really vibe with it too much. Therefore, I feel like I can't give it anything higher than a 7, because I wasn't really vibe. I kind of want to give it a 6, but that feels scandalous, to be honest. I guess we can leave it at a 6 for the time being. I don't know, bro. And then you got like back to back sort of 4 back-to-back skits, and then a lot of the songs again had skits at the end, which I'm not a fan of. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, there's also like another edition of this, which is like the 20th anniversary edition, which has feels like more. Yeah, this too. There's a lot of other shit on here, which is interesting, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. I kind of wanted to like it more, but I can't really force myself to like something that I don't completely understand. But yeah, this is going to be one of those that I'm going to have to come back to. I feel like a number of times before I can say it's like a definite favorite. I'm like indifferent to it, and I'm sorry that that's the case. I genuinely wanted to like it more than I did, but I'm like, okay, it is what it is. I gotta keep it real with y'all. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there. If you guys want to recommend something else in the future, can you maybe give me something with a little bit more bangers, a little bit more like vibey music? I don't know if he even can make something. I mean, he must. There are so many. Let me see. There are so many albums, to be honest, that there must be something here for me. I, in particular, would like to listen to The Mouse and the Mask, which is where he features Danger Mouse, because one of my favorite songs from the... What's it called? Let me see. I have it right here, actually. One of my favorite ones from Cheat Codes was Belize with Doom, and that song I've actually listened to a number of times, and I like the way that Doom comes on here. I like this sort of aesthetic. I like the musicality of it, and this comes out later on in 2022, so I don't know if it's just maybe at first. I don't know, bro. It is what it is. I hope in the future records I am able to enjoy them a little bit better. But yeah, for the time being, it is what it is, and we're gonna go ahead and leave it there. But let me know what you guys think, and like I said, leave your recommendations for the next Doom album, and we'll get into it. And maybe future records I'll enjoy a little bit more. But okay, it's an acquired taste. I'm gonna have to listen to it another couple of times to be able to get to a place where I like it a little bit more, maybe where I understand the sort of metaphors and all the words, because there's a lot. He's not a non-conventional rapper in the sense that he doesn't really follow like traditional like music structure in any way. He kind of just does his own thing and tells a story in his own way, in his own metaphorical, twisted, villainy way. But hey, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there for today. So hey, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.